All right, haven't posted in a bit. I need to be more consistent on this, and I need to be more deliberate on my actions. As you can tell in the hotel room, why you made for tell? Because this is a consistent thing that's happening. Truck breakdowns, and it's not my truck as I own. I work for different companies, and yet the same problem remains. It's kind of weird. Hold on, let me double check and make sure this key works. Can't keep having. Oh, well, yeah, it worked finally. Cool. So, the breakdown. The breakdown is I keep falling in the same traps. If it's not a truck breakdown, it's a delay on pay situation where, so happens shipper or the broker or the truck. All right, anything that delays me having consistent, predictable money, which I find weird, but I can't really point at one thing if all things are circumstantially happening, even though they all equate to the same result. I'm gonna try to explain things without relaying too much of my own information, because there's still good in this. So even though it may seem like I focus on the negative, and I do preach not to focus on negative in any circumstance that you, I, or anybody else goes through, it sounds like I'm only bitching about the negative. But I forgot what that law is, like whatever can go wrong, Murphy's Law or some shit like that. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. It's kind of true, but also you can benefit off of that, like pictures developing in the dark. So with that picture being said, I knew this was going to happen, and I'm planning to the system of things that are happening within the matrix of fighting me from having my own independence is trying to prevent money and preventing me from having my own time, which prevents a brother from plotting and defeating me. Like, I've had car situations where I get a new car and then I get issues with it, and then it prevents me from for every time I record, I'm always getting surrounded. It's weird. I'm going back inside. But yeah, every time I get a new car, it prevents me from like, I have a car problem, it prevents me from saving money like I want to save. Or there's some extra bill that always tries to come out, even though it could be fraud. Like, I just literally had to change my card because a company that I never signed up with, I tried to charge me and pull out of my account for money I actually needed. Like these things happen. And this was just like, what, last week maybe? They all play against you when you start playing against the system that wants to keep you bound. I noticed this thing, like, here's what it is. You can get a lot of money. I got a lot of money in the trucking field. But that's only if I just say, fuck it. You know, when you're depressed, you just say, fuck everything. And then things flow smoothly. And you have some of the spiritual gurus that are right say, hey, it works good. Yes, that's because you don't have a direction. And the system's okay with you giving up full control. Kind of say something like that. Like, but when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna invest in something, I'm gonna get another vehicle. Oh, it's problems now. I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna try to get something where I can work and still have free time to plan and off time for myself, so I can build something for myself. Oh, there's a problem. Well, now, and everybody's situation is different because it's literally like fine-tuned for every situation, for every different person. even though it's kind of similar, and this is how I learned to plan and plot for it. But I would say I recommend. I don't know. I can't give an advice to it right now because I can't expose my master plan online. I'll expose it once I'm like a few steps ahead of it. That's probably why I haven't been posting. I've been in like blessings limbo. Like something's right about to happen, and I said that earlier, but I'm literally closer. I said that last time, a few videos ago when I posted, and I bought a truck, and I had a repo because like delay between one job that wasn't paying me any checks. And this happens that like a lot of truckers get fucked over in industry. That's why we have trucking industry problems, because a lot of these people, not just in trucking, but in general, are fucking snakes. Like all industries have snakes in it. It's becoming more evident that the world is just full of devils. And I can speak forever on the spiritual side of it, and I will. But in reality, we have to become more realistic on escaping their slave system that they have built around us. And if we can't work together, which obviously shows we can't because they can easily divide and conquer us all, we're gonna have to work independently. And I still care enough for people to give them a general idea. If you're awake enough, start doing something. They're building a wall around you that this time I don't think the average man can escape. That's why I'm very fervent on getting out. I'm not gonna jump into what people consider the conspiracy theory thing, but yeah, it stands true. But let me not ramble on too long. My point in being on this video is, you have to notice that the same thing happens over and over and over again. It happens where a truck breakdown or something internal happens. Regardless of what life throws your way, you're gonna have to keep on pushing. You're gonna have to push to the objective that you set for yourself regardless. And God makes a way regardless of what the matrix throws in your way. I've noticed this, and God has shown me He's made ways and will make ways and continues making ways for me. You have to pray, you have to seek, and you have to believe only in Him, not in the flaws of what the matrix tries to impose on you. I had an idea. Oh, there you go. I don't know why I brainstorm on these videos. I'm sorry guys, or anybody that even actually tunes in. I rarely get any views, but if you're here, bear with me. I promise you I'm gonna get more eye contact-y, more focused. I'll get more open with explaining everything, and it'll become more cohesive when everything falls in place shortly. But the breakdown is when I'm tax bearing, pray, focus, seek God's word in all your life, and it's there, and it's guaranteed to be there. Learn the lessons, use wisdom, because you will perish without it. Wisdom lets you know that, I don't know how to explain it in layman's term that anybody can use, but like these new debt slavery systems, jobs are like 1/3 of the debt slavery system. If you don't become independent in some form or fashion and continuously grow independent, you'll be enslaved forever, and it's gonna get worse. Like the movie 1984 is happening in 2024. And the attacks are getting extremely fast and extremely hard on it. And I see it in my day-to-day life that they don't want to let any nigga go or any motherfucker go. Like, period. They want to drag everybody to physical and spiritual health simultaneously. And they will reward you for running blindly into hell. But spiritually speaking, they will It's even more so. Like, what is the words I want to paint for it, man? More articulate off the phone, and I have the ideas. But when I want to record it, it's like blank brain. Have faith in your plans and push it. Oh, bingo. Almost forgot. There you go. And it's funny how I blank out on the most important things. And it's the most simplest things. Honesty. Honesty on yourself. Do you think your jobs will provide you the security you need for the rest of your life? Do you think that you can progress the way you're going? Do you think, especially right now, okay, do you think a year ago, like everything you're doing now would be as tough and as bad as it was? Even if you own a house right now, everything's gotten increasingly difficult. Unless you're a business owner, even if you're a business owner, things got more difficult for you. Even if you're a landlord, things got more difficult for you, even though they're raising the prices. Like, and I hate to be the doom and gloom guy, because there's opportunities, and like I said, I won't be exposing them until I have full victory on it, because frankly speaking, the majority of almost all societies are sleepers, and this YouTube channel isn't for the sleepers. So I don't expect many people to view me like that, and I don't expect to relate to many people like that. But yeah, that's enough for today, man. Steve out.